What exactly does it take as a life insurance agent in 2026 to hit your goals? In this video, I'm going to be breaking down exactly what that looks like, what you should be looking for if you're an agent who's trying to figure it out. My name's Trey. I'm the owner of Agent Lead Lab. In the past 3 years, we've helped well over 700 agents issue pay $40,000 a month. And on this channel, I try to talk about the strategies, tactics, and behaviors that you can go out and implement. So as always, please make sure that you like, comment, subscribe. I'm switching up the format here a little bit. I'm actually outside with my dog for context for those that do watch the page. So I'm gonna be kind of brief, but I think this is super important. I was having a conversation with somebody on my team yesterday, and we were just talking about mindset. One of the things that came up was, how do I, when I'm not selling or doing as well as I want to in regards to sales and income, life's happening, there's like tons of different situations going on. Like, how do I position myself to ensure that I can be successful day after day after day? And the analogy and the process that I explained was like, look, when I was in the league and even just being a D1 athlete, one of the things that I didn't realize you need in life that we as athletes were just taught is that, like, you have to understand that every single day is a new game, it's a new practice. And when you're playing Division I college football, when you're in the league, like, every single day matters. Like, you can get cut, somebody can take your position, nobody really feels bad for you, you can get injured. I mean, there are tons and tons of different situations that you run into. Unfortunately, in the real world, we're kind of coddled, and nobody really is honest with people. Like, dude, you got to work. There are going to be days where things aren't going good. Like, when you're playing a game on Sunday night, or you're playing in college football on Saturday, and there's hundreds of thousands of people watching, there's thousands of people, in the stands, you got people watching on TV. Like, the fact that you had a tough week, or you didn't pass your test, or, even, I hate to say it, but like somebody passes in your family, or things are going on, like, people don't care. And this is not directly at, the person I'm referring to, but this is just context in general. The reality of the situation is you still have to show up. You still got to give your best every day. And I hate to say it, but we obviously talk a lot about like scripts and leads and all these other things, but the reality of the situation is this. It is extremely important for you to have a bulletproof mindset that says, regardless of what's going on every single day, I'm going to keep putting my feet to the pavement, keep stepping, keep getting better. Because in sports, you're going to get hurt. Like, not major injured, but you know that every year in football, you're going to have something. Hammy, back, calf, foot, toe. It could be anything. No football player ever has went through a season with nothing. It's impossible. It will never happen. It's too violent of a sport. That's how it works. Sales is the exact same thing, right? Selling life insurance, the exact same thing. There is no difference. There is no exact science behind it, but no matter what, you will run into trials and tribulations. Things will get hard, and it just is what it is. There's really nothing else that you can say about it. Now, in sales, it's the same exact thing. Every day you have to show up. Every day you got to put work in. Now, here's the thing. Because life insurance is giving you an advance, it's not your money. I want everybody to understand. When you're selling life insurance, that's not your bread. You got to hold it for 12 months. I just listened to the video that a guy was like, his persistency was horrible. He was post-dating things out way too far. He was closing people, telling them, 30 days. Like, honestly, that's the worst thing that you could do. They'd be like, oh yeah, well, like, when it's like, dude, you have to understand. You need to keep this life insurance on. If you really care about these people, they need to keep it on the books forever. Like, if they're like, oh man, I never have like more than $200 in my account. It's like, bro, I'm not going to lie to you. You shouldn't even sell that person. If you do, it should be like 10, $20 a month. If that. Like, you have to understand, they're one move away from just being like, yeah, screw this. And then what? Now they got to go reapply. You made them wait. It's like, I understand because I've been there as an agent, but that's what I'm saying. Your mindset has to be like, I got to actually put these people in the right position. I'm going to have days where I don't make sales if I do it properly. And what does that look like? Now, the thing is, most people think that you always want to blame external things. It's just like in sports. You're like, man, I'm not playing because the coach don't like me. I'm not playing because of this. I'm not that tall. I had this. It's like, bro, stop whining. That's why I love this YouTube stuff, so I can get on here and just talk and be honest. Like, if you rock with my content, you rock with me, you rock with my company. One thing about me, I tolerate absolutely zero complaining. I will never tolerate it. It makes no sense. Everything in life is a choice. You got to make choices every day. You are willing to go through it or you're not. That's just the situation that you're in. You're going to say, you know what? Most people say, these leads suck. No, I'm not willing to do what these leads require me to do to get the desired outcome. Well, they were good and they were bad. No, you came in with the right mindset saying, well, I want to find a better lead vendor. And now you've got complacent, changed the way that you viewed it, and you think that it's the leads. You don't want to take no accountability. I had a guy, he bought like 50 leads. He came and he was like, crying. He was like, oh my goodness, the leads changed. I'm like, no, bro, you bought all these leads. I'm looking at your sheet. You ain't talked to most of them. How did the leads change? You ain't speaking to nobody. No, you just got a lot of leads and you're not working as methodically as you were when you first got it. Because when people come in, it's funny. People be like, yo, these leads are really good. And I'll have somebody be like, these leads suck. I'm like, okay, if nothing actually changed. Now, people do change things. But if I genuinely can show people it's the same exact ad, right? Or it's the same ad, been refreshed. Nothing's been changing though. The word track's the same. What do you think is more likely to change, you or the ad? Because John just came in running the same exact ad at the same exact time with the same exact lead distribution. Maybe you got lead 2, he got lead 1. But you mean to tell me that these leads changed so much overnight and you didn't have nothing to do with it? Or is it the fact that when you go to a new lead vendor, you go to a new lead provider, in your mind, you are telling yourself, man, these leads are going to be better because my last lead sucked. There's a reason why most life insurance agents don't even have the right business mindset. Business people in general go out of business every 2 years. Life insurance agents churn like 90-something%. I think it's 96, 92, 98, no matter. Above 90, right? The reason is because they're not built to be business owners. You don't even understand the mindset. You want to blame a lead. You don't want to take no accountability. The reality situation is what? You got hit with chargebacks. You got agents leaving. Persistency not as good as you saying it is. And you're not really making the bread you saying that you're making. So you're stressing. And I hate to say it, that is your problem. You think that the problem is the leads. You think that the problem is the script. It's your upline. It's you. It's always you as an agent, no matter what. It will always be you. And the more that you blame other people, take everything out of your own hands and you just whine and fuss and say, oh, this changed and this, it's like, no, bro, your mindset's different. You're just stressed now. I done seen people, literally, I see it every single day. All I do is sell leads. I look at it every day. I look at ads every day. I look at leads. I look at agents. I study the game. I watch nothing but videos. I know exactly who's who in the industry. I know what's going on. I'm very keen and I listen. One of the things I paid attention to is, why does John start with me today? Brand new agent running the same ad. And he said, man, my last lead vendor sucked. I'm looking for a new solution. And then he hops on our leads and then crushes it. But then Susie's been working with us for 2 months. She's saying the leads have changed. But when you first started, you were that same person. And then I can keep going back and back and back. And you know what the one common denominator is? The only people that are successful never say anything. They just work. They don't complain or say it's great. They're just like, a lead is a lead. They don't treat it any different. The problem is that people come in and they want to believe that, but they don't actually understand what they're saying. You are the only common denominator, not the lead. You. Why every time, oh, I was at this lead vendor and they sucked. Then I was at this lead vendor and they got bad. Did they get bad or did you change? Did your expectations change? Because your mind is everything. Same reason I can give somebody a referral. That's what's crazy is like I can give somebody 100 age leads, right? And they'll go smack 4 deals. And then I can give somebody 25 fresh leads, 100 fresh leads, and they close 1 or 2 or maybe 3. They'll be like, these leads aren't good. It's like, are the leads not good? Because when I sell you the age leads, you crush it. So I'm confused. It's like, no, your mindset about it is wrong. You had a wrong mindset. You just don't look at things properly. That just is what it is. You don't understand that. Nobody's really wanting to move forward. They're fresh leads. That's a part of the process. You're paying for your speed, so your skill has to be increased. You think that because, well, when I was first buying, everybody came in and was willing to buy. No, they weren't. You came in with a different mindset, and you had no expectations because you told yourself that your last lead vendor was bad. So this one's going to be better because you gave it a fair shot. Now you think that every single person's supposed to come in and be a laydown. They're not. That doesn't even make sense. And I hate to break it to you, but that is the reality of the situation. And the more that agents can sit back and say, you know what? It is me. And they think I'm saying that just because I run the lead company. Bro, I promise you, when I bought leads, I never, ever, 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 ever complained about a lead. And I never will. You will never hear me say that. I promise you. I'm never going to say this lead's bad. I'm going to just say I'm not willing to do the things that this lead requires. Nothing wrong with the lead. Genuinely. I'd rather go up market and pay for it, transfer, develop some sort of thing, book the point, whatever. I'll pay more. I'm that type of person. I'll just drop the bag. Right? But it's like, don't complain, bro. Because that's not going to get you anywhere. It's not. I hate to say it, it's not. Dude, there's guys that are generating leads for their agents that are literally saying like free benefits on it, and they're smacking deals. So like you can't, it's like, why? Because they believe that this is what we have to do, and they're okay with it. You want to do the same thing, but you're not willing to have the right mindset. So I hope this video helps. It's really quick. I'm trying to switch it up. Been having a lot of stuff going on. We're building a bunch of stuff too, so that's why I ain't been dropping. Dude, my backyard, bro. So south, bro. Got these bugs. But hope that video helps. As always, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.